Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mightyinked. Sorry for the delay in episodes, but real life happens. So, we have made things particularly difficult for ourselves by embarking on a frozen plain, which seems to be all sand, but it's basically a frozen, desolate wasteland. We are up here, as you can see. I'm sort of the flashing yellow cross, so we're up on this south tundra. Yes, so we have an issue. If we want water or wood, we need to get in the caverns. Now, to get in the caverns, you really want a half-decent military. To have a half-decent military, you want metal for weapons and armour. To have weapons and armour, you need to smelt, which means you need wood to make charcoal or lava, but again lava's in the deep caverns, which is even more dangerous. So even though it looks like we're playing a normal game of Dwarf Fortress, which we are in a way, it could go pear-shaped really quickly. So we need to think about military, even though we've only got our initial 7 dwarfs. This is not good. Now we have brought some wood with us. We can get the wagon and we can select X to remove buildings. So I think the wagon is worth 3 logs to us, but that's 3 pieces of charcoal we could have. Now here, blue, the blueness is if you designate, and at the bottom you can see M is standard marker. So if let's say I hit enter and designate that to be Doug, that's in orange. If we hit M and do a similar thing, it's in blue. So blue is only a marker, which means you can do some planning. And I sort of done some planning after the last episode, and I'm thinking about goblin invasion. I don't really want to use too many cage traps, because cage traps are, people say they're OP. They are in the early game, but we need to defend ourselves somehow. And we could acquire some weapons from the goblins, mostly bows and bolts. But you may have seen me do this before. It's just a zigzag. Other people do it as well. So they have to come. We'll put a gate in here. So they have to come in here, up and down the zigzag. This is channels, so it's deeper. So they can't, because we're going to have archers in here probably. So the archers can practice in here. If we have a goblin invasion, they can shoot through. We'll have fortifications here, which are essentially arrow slits. And the channels are so it'll be one deeper here, so that the goblins basically can't run up to our arrow slits and shoot back at us. So they'll have to go all the way through this to get, and all the way around and all the way back in to get behind the gate. Their pathfinding should tell them if they come this way, they'll get in the fort. So I've got to redo that. Unfortunately, you can't just change your designation. You do actually have to redraw it. So we might do that. And also we're going to do some trading, or we're going to try and do some trading. So that could be another way that we can get weapons and armour. And again, I love wood, because I used to make spiky balls. The menacing spiky balls, or whatever they're called, the dangerous spiky balls. They're worth a fortune to trade. They're a little bit OP and a bit, again, cheaty, but it's in the game, and why not? If people want to buy them, we sell them. So we're probably going to base our economy on rock mugs. So I'm sure that'll be here, G, and for no other reason than when we're trading, all we have to do is type in mug, and that'll automatically find them all. So we're going to have rock mugs, and we're going to have them on repeat. I think these other items we have are actually on workflows, so they don't just keep building them forever. They will make certain amounts. Now I don't know if we set this as a dining room, meeting room, so we'll size this room up, and we will make it a meeting hall. Yeah, do well. Right, what else did I want to do? I thought I'd found some lignite, which would have been awesome, because if you burn one lignite, you get 5 coke. So we essentially could have made 1 piece of charcoal by burning a piece of wood in the wood furnace, cooking another piece of wood, so 2 pieces of wood to make 1 piece of charcoal, then use that 1 piece of charcoal to make 5 lignite by burning lignite, or 5 coke. And then once we got a 5 coke, obviously more lignite makes more coke, and we would have had a furnace industry. But I've had a look around and I can't see any lignite, so that's slightly upsetting. Right, we're disassembling our wagon. I don't know why they're not bringing in... We have got other things in here. We've got barrels of stuff and things, and they're not bringing it in, which is a bit disappointing. I don't know why, because everybody is everybody's set up to haul goods. Anyway, first things first. Let's build. I think C is wall, floor, ramp, stairs, fortification, track, stop. No, none of them. Is it G for bridge? It is bridge. So we want a nice bridge here, and we want it to be 3 tall and 2 wide. The only reason I have it 2 wide is when it's down it'll look like that, and when it's up it will look like that. If you have it 1 wide, it will look the same whether it's up or down, and I probably won't be able to tell the difference. So we'll have it 2 wide, and we want it to raise to the right. If you understand what I'm saying, it will go up like that, which is a mirror image on the webcam. So if I do that, yes, like that. So we push D, that's AWSD, with W being up, X being down, A to the left, D to the right, and S will retract, which just means it will disappear basically and make a hole in the floor. So we want D, and you can see in the top right there's an arrow saying which way it goes, so my hand flapping is completely unnecessary. We'll place that, we'll make it out of granite blocks. Yeah, 2 granite blocks apparently. So that's a bridge being made. We'll hook that up to a lever. Let's designate some mining. So we want to mine out this area here. Oh, I've got to change. I'm still on the marker only. Right, you're gonna have to bear with me now. Yeah, this is looks a bit convoluted, but it does normally help. It means the goblins have to run round in a loop, and we get time to prepare ourselves, shoot at them, etc. Like I said, until we get a military of some sort, this is our main method of survival. Oh, I keep forgetting to... We'll get there. Yeah, I've sort of been thinking about it, and we have definitely stitched ourselves up, but then again, that's what this fort was all about, really, making things a little bit more difficult. We could be lucky, we could break in the caverns and have no hostiles and immediately claim a piece and start harvesting that lovely fungal wood. And then we've got the wood we need to get charcoal, and we've got a metal industry, or we could even find some lignite quite soon and cook a piece, which would be good. This is never quick. It's probably a little bit quicker than it normally would be, because I planned at first. The planning tool is not a tool I normally use. I normally just draw it all out, but then don't do like this last bit here that connects the hall, this last bit here that connects the hall, and then it doesn't get dug until you do that. Now I'm assuming if I channel here, they channel down. I can't remember. I'm terrible at remembering that, as you probably saw when I done the air vents for the butchery and the tannery. We went too low and I had to repair the floor. Right, these are up downstairs. This is normal, a normal hole. Right, if we go down, that's an up-down stair. This will give the miners something to do, but unfortunately, it's just going to be sand, nothing that's really useful to us. But we still want it dug nonetheless. Right, so that will get dug out. The bridge might get constructed. Right, let me remember. It's been a while since I've done such a thing. If we build... No. Ooh. Build. I want a lever. Traps and levers T. I want a lever. We get to place it already, do we? I can't... We're going to put it in the dining room, so that's often a good place to have a lever. Granite mechanism. Yeah. Right, that's done. Lever playset. Let's unpause the game for a little while. Is our hunter hunting? Well, is it R for report? The elk is fighting. Yeah, he's hunting. Good boy. I'd like to see some bone bolts. That'd be nice. Right, so are these ramps going down? Yes, they are. Right, I'm going to have to pause this because this is going to be an issue. I'm going to have to designate X, remove designation. Our words are failing me again. Words are difficult when you're recording. These channels are going to interfere with that path I put through, so we need to come in from another angle. So I need to come in along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces at least, and come in from over here somewhere, maybe 8 even. So if we go down and we dig and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll just give them a 2 wide path here so they don't get irritated by tripping over each other. That should do. That should solve it. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should solve it, that problem. Designate X. So I'm just going to trim it up a little bit more just to make sure. Right, continue. Continue with the diggeth. Right, the miasma, the stink. Why is the stink not venting out from the hatches? If we go up, there's no stink coming out here. Floor hatch. Maybe they're not. Maybe they don't remove the smell like a grate does. Return to game. What is this? Rotten one-humped camel. Why is it rotten? Why is food not being placed in a stockpile? That is a lot of rotten meat. I'm not happy about that. I didn't think meat rotted as long as it was in a stockpile. We are accepting food. Yes, we are. I have no idea. Have we not got enough barrels or bins to store food in? Is this a thing? So we're not actually making any wood. We're not getting much wood, and we're not making any stone at the moment. We're just mining in sand. But we sort of need to let them do this. I don't like to see the food wasted though. And yes, I have dug out this wall along the front here because you can't fortify sand, so we'll have to put some blocks in there and carve fortifications in them. But that will not be a problem. And I would like to see this area here dug out, please. Well, it's very pretty. Saving. Summer. Right, I don't know when the first trade caravan's coming. I think we get a trade caravan in winter. I'm not sure when the elves come. Maybe spring. I ain't got a clue when the humans come. What is going on? Construct rock blocks. We've got rock pots on. I think that's for food and alcohol because we're not making barrels because we haven't got bugger all wood. We've got nothing on at the carpenter's workshop because we have no wood. Meals are on suspend. We must have enough, I'm guessing. We don't need to guess. We can hit Z. 67 meat, 43 fish, plants. We're not doing too bad, so we've only got 7 dwarfs. And they are moderately happy. I noticed this in the... I don't know if this is new. In the other Lazy New Pack, or earlier versions of Dwarf Fortress, they were green. They were like super happy from the start. But they seem to be I didn't really pay a lot of attention right at the start. But I can't imagine that's changed much. So I'm assuming they don't now start super happy. They start somewhere in the middle. Dig, store item in stockpile. Drink. Right, okay. Everyone's doing something. That makes me moderately happy. Wheelbarrows are moving around. Once my miners have dug this, I'm probably going to set them on digging some stone just to see if we find anything interesting. And we do need stone. Yeah, they're carting. Let's do this. Let's designate a dig. Let's take all that out and see if we get anything useful from it. Is that middle? I'm guessing it is. Looks quite good to me. Yeah, they can go and do that when they're done whatever they're done. Just to collect some stone. Oh, something fell over. Probably belonged to the children. They're as tidy as I was when I was a child. Unpause. Go. Dig. Mine. Dig stuff out for me. No one is building the... No one is building this. What does this require? Construction. Needs masonry. Well, we have a mason, so that's no doubt about that. I also want to build a workshop, and I want to build a depot. Is depot even on there, or is it just on build? Depot would be shift and D, I believe. Trade depot. Right, I want a trade depot there. Granite blocks. Takes 2 of them. And then P, I want a stockpile. And it's going to be in the trade depot area, obviously. And then we'll query it is the easiest way. S. And we do not want, we forbid animals. Disable animals? Yeah, that's the one we want. Finished goods is what we want. Enable. Yes. And we'll enable weapons and trap components. That will do. So now we actually want to go down to this level. We want to query this stockpile. And we want to, for disable finished goods and weapons and trap components. Right. Good. I still don't know why this booze is staying outside, unless it is actually being moved. Where's my cursor gone? Yeah, dwarven beer and pear logs. Dwarven wine. We'd really like to see this go inside. It's most valuable. Bones. We could be making some bone bolts. Don't know why we're not making bone bolts. You know, maybe the dwarves are too busy. I do set a lot of tasks in these early stages. There's a bin, look. That's a nest box. Yeah, we haven't done that yet, have we? Right, we really need to get our turkeys going, then we can have some eggs. Right. That would make sense to sort of do that here-ish. Do we want the turkeys near the stinky old butchery? Maybe we do. No, that's wrong. Yeah, let's dig that out. We'll have that out and we can put the nest boxes in there. That will be fine. Have we built the front door yet? No. Still waiting for masonry. And that needs masonry. What is the mason doing? It's clearly busy. Let's tab into Dwarf Therapist. Connector. Masonry. Mail bill. Mason. Construct rock blocks. Well, I really would like you to make our door. Hunter, farmer, expedition leader, medical dwarf. I'll tell you what, our axe dwarf, our wood cutting dwarf, can have masonry as well. Mind you, he's hunting, to be fair. But we'll give him masonry, then some stuff might get done. We need more dwarfs, really. That's what we really want. There you go. Just like that. We have a trade depot. And we have a gate. So now we get the lever. Oh, needs mechanics. Please tell me we have a mechanic. Mechanics. Yeah, we have 2 mechanics. Again, our woodcutter. Was he even the woodcutter? No, he's the hunter. Oh well. He's also a mechanic as well now. I don't care what they do as long as it works. Here we go. Straight in. Perfect. Add new task. Link to bridge. There's only one bridge. So we hit enter. Granite mechanism. 2 granite mechanisms. We're now linked to we will link to that bridge when they get that done. Happy days. Things are happening. No job. Farmer has no job. You know what's going to happen to the farmer, don't you? Trapping, animal care, hunting. Where is farming? Plant pressing, plant gathering, not pressing, processing. You can have a touch of the old masonry. Right. You now have a job. Did I see someone was making bone bolts? Excellent, someone's making bone bolts. Right, that's getting dug out. Don't look like they found anything interesting though. Return to game. Right. 3, 4. So we go down to where we got to. Designate up downstairs. This is a bit of a high risk maneuver, but we're heading for the caverns. You can dig a 3 wide stair, but you can dig in layers. So if we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I didn't even look what I was doing. Yeah, we ought to go down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you can see, that's now 3 wide staircase all the way up through the layers. What's this? K. Black zircon clusters. We ain't got a jeweler yet. I did see somewhere. No ammunition. Well, there will be some soon. We have some limonite. So if we hit Control and V, there you go. That's one of the wonderful parts of DF Hack. Vein mining. Limonite is an iron ore. We haven't really got anything much to smelt it with yet. We do have some wood, but I didn't really want to get in amongst the wood yet. Well, just be careful when you vein mine, because you could end up going anywhere. Return to game. F1. I still don't know why they're not bringing that drink in. They really should bring it in, unless they're just too busy. Which there is a distinct possibility. I am working them quite hard. Build door. Planning mode. Door placement there. So did I have query Q? Escape Q. Did I have a query to build doors? A. D. repeat, Alt and W, workflow constraints, Shift and A, door of any rock, 5 to 10. That'll do. That'll do well. I'm happy with that. Have we got a constraint on the rock blocks? Let's have a look. No, we haven't. So let's do that. Yeah, because it's gone crazy. We don't need him to make them forever. Shift and R. We will have 50 to 100. So we'll go for 100 blocks. When it gets down to 50, he'll start making them again. Can't see any rock mugs being made, which is a bit of a disappointment, because when it comes to craft time, we could really do with some. Okay, build, I think a shift and not B, shift and N is nest box. One. Is that all we got? Alright, I zone. I'm not sure if you actually have to zone nest boxes. This is a bit of an enigma for me. We want to make it a pen and pasture. This way always works for me. I don't know if you have to do it. I don't know if turkeys automatically pen pasture to a nest box. Some people say you have to do each nest box individually, but I've always done it like this and that's fine. Right. Turkeys now live in there. Yes, the blocks could fill up that stockpile very quickly. Dig, dig. Yeah, pen and pasture all the turkeys. Construct box door, plant seeds. Things are happening. Lignite. Lignite! Right, so we go for A, lignite, Z for zoom, lignite wall, Control V. What you? Don't care, you're platinum. I'm not even excited by platinum. Right, so we now will be mining some lignite. Right, so for the purpose of the lignite, we will reverse out of here, build workshop, and we want a wood furnace just to make one piece of charcoal. Where are you? Not there. Is it in here? Furnaces, E. Wood furnace. Wood furnace. Granite blocks. We like blocks. And then we're going to build a smelter. Some people prefer to wait till they hit lava for this, but I really haven't got time for this because we need to be getting in the caverns as quick as we can. Right, so we have a smelter and a furnace. And then we're actually going to want, I think we're going to want a workshop. And that's going to be in here somewhere. Metalsmith's forge, which will use our anvil. Yeah, they can pass through that door. Iron anvil, granite blocks. Build that, right. So soon as we get my words are failing me again. As soon as we get some lignite, we can burn some, we can make coke, and then once we make coke, we can make iron. Right, build nest box. And unfortunately with nest box you can't use planner mode. We do not have a nest box. Return to game. Craft nest box. He's making other things at the moment. They are too busy. We really need some immigrants. We need some immigrants to come and move in and live with us. And enjoy our fort. There's still booze outside. What am I missing in this stockpile? I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, there's food and drink. Drink. Plant and animal. Dwarven wine, ale, beer and rum and stuff. And that's what's out there, innit? I saw it. Yeah, we struck something else I don't really care about. Dwarven beer, dwarven wine. Yeah, so they know us out there. I think they're just too busy. I need to just not worry about it. Lavender jade. Shall we build a jeweler's? Do we really need... We don't really need a jeweler's yet. But if we have a dwarf have a fey mood or a strange mood or one of them funny moods they have, he's going to want stuff. Again, why we need to trade. Right, have we got a workshop going on yet? Wood furnace, A. Make charcoal, C. And we're going to make... I think we're going to make one piece of charcoal. I think that's all I'm going to do. So I think we need a wood burner. Wood burning. What are you? You're a hunter. You can do a spot of wood burning. That'll be fine. If you'd like to do some. What are you? You're a wood crafter. Well, we're not really doing any wood crafting, so you can be a wood burner. That's a lot like craft and burning. You can also have a go at masonry. You are a miner though, an extremely good miner. There you go, if you're not digging holes you can do some of that. Thank you. So now we're just waiting for our one piece of charcoal, then we can set the lignite up. Right, who said they got no job? Well, you're still digging, so I'm going to let you still dig. Bring my booze indoors. Native silver. Yeah. Let's I'm hitting for the whatever A is. There's something beginning with A, like announcement. It could well be announcement. So we hit zoom. That's telling us where our native silver is. So we control and V that. We'll dig that silver out because silver's a heavy metal and very good for war hammers. But what we want to do here is we want to build... Go back far enough. Build, construct. No, that's capital C. Fortification, capital F. We want to build a fortification that's going to separate us. Otherwise, none of this is actually going to work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Capital F. Fortification. Really? Can't I select an area of a size? What? I suppose I could build a wall and then fortify it, I suppose. Is that the way you got? Is that the sensible way to do it? Okay. We don't really want to use our pear wood. That would be so criminal. That'd be ridiculous. We've got 70 of them. So we hit shift and enter. We're going to build a wall again, and we're going to make it big again. We're going to position it. there. Not pearwood logs. That's gone for our last selection, which is lovely. Wall again. 3 blocks. Hope this is the correct way of doing it. Right. So that will get built as a wall, and then we will fortify it. That is the plan now. I love it when we have a plan. We still don't have a military, which is pretty bad. But they're really that busy. They have not got any time for training. They can't even bring my bloody booze in. It's like the most important thing in the fort. And I can't even be bothered to bring it in. Remembering we're carving blocks and making things out of blocks, because you get 4 blocks per stone. And blocks are lighter than stone, so they're easier to move. Charcoal. Does that mean there's a piece of charcoal in there? It does. Do they know we've got charcoal? They do. Make coke from lignite. That is all I really want to do at the moment. We mustn't smelt the limonite ore, or we'll use our 1 piece of charcoal. Make charcoal from limonite. Put it on repeat. Give it a workflow. Bars of coal. 5 to 10. Just keep 5 to 10 all the time. Happy days. Sphalerite. I think that makes tin or something. Right, let's get it. Let him get on with that. And I think we're going to do... We won't bother setting the stockpile yet. We'll just put it here. There. Escape, then hit Q for query. Probably a long-winded way of doing it, but I like doing it like that. We have bars and blocks. Enable. Bars of metal. Yeah, don't really care about them. Stone and clay. Forbid. Blocks of metal. Yeah. So that should keep our metal and our coal and all the stuff near where we need it. I'm happy with that. Save them taking it too far away. Also, we'll see it appear when it arrives. What was that? Just got delivered straight away. Charcoal. Excellent. Oops. Oh, a wall is being built by our chief medical dwarf by the looks of him. Oh, several people are constructing. Not many finished goods being delivered. We've got a nest box. I've not seen any rock mugs. Right, everybody's a mason if they need to be. And everyone is on stonecrafting if they need to be. Because we really do need some rock mugs. We need something to trade. We have no... A cute female. I mean, that's a random message, so it may well not be a cute female, but they're coming in. That looked like about 6 or 7. They should head for the dining room, because that's a meeting room. There they go. Some migrants have arrived. Right, we'll let them arrive. Several of them look like children. Let's have a pause. Right. Read. Sort by migrant wave is what we want. So we got 6. We got 6 and 4 of them are children. And 3 of them are fishermen. Right. They can mine if they can find a pick. Wood cutting and wood crafting is pretty pointless. We don't want them to be doctors unless we'll check their details later. They can farm, I'm sure. They can do wood burning. Where's the wood burning gone? Not that we're going to need a lot of wood burning. They're definitely going to be mechanics, because everybody's a mechanic. We could do with some weapons. Right, I think if we say rolls, and I think if we do, where was it, weaponsmithing, yeah, I think that sorts it in order. So you can be a weaponsmith, you're a weaponsmith, armorsmith, armorsmith, blacksmith, blacksmith, metal crafter, metal crafter. We'll get some of them ready. Gem cutters, gem setters. That's nearly all the same person. Well, I didn't do that right, did I? Same here. Right, let's calm down a bit. That's weaponsmithing. That's the top two. Armorsmithing, you can be one. Blacksmith, that'll be you. Metal crafter, that'll be you. Gem cutter, you. I'm just bringing the most skilled ones to the top in case you didn't notice. Right, let's go back to labours. They're children. Unfortunately, we can't. Everybody's on hauling. Everybody's a mechanic. Right, let's set the changes. Right, now we've got more dudes. We're going to build workshop, craft workshop. That's got a dark square top right. I said it before and I'll say it again. If we put it near that door, you will not be able to get in through that door. It's also got a dark square centre middle, so we can't put it there. So he's gone in the corner. Granite blocks. That's going to be another craft dwarf's workshop where we will be hopefully making rock mugs. And I'm thinking about going for another one. We need some tradable goods. And I did say that I can't put it there. I can't put it over there either. I could do that. That's going to mess up my cemetery and really irritate the hell out of me. Let's drop down. Whoops, I hit question mark and got some help, so now you know you can do that. No harm in dropping it in here because there is some rocks in here. Let's put it there near the stairs. Granite. Yep, build up there. Do well. Ah, mugs have appeared. 3 mugs. We could do with some bins. Bins help a lot. I don't think the carpenter's actually doing anything. And we do have some wood. I think that's V. For, no, V is barrel, N is bin. Oh, I can remember. A-N, 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 A-N. That's quite excitable considering we ain't got no wood. 4 kids in the fort. What a pain in the butt that is. Little buggers. What's the mason doing? Rock doors. He could be doing some tables and some thrones, really. Right, 3 tables and we need 3 thrones as well. Right, that'll do. We'll set workflows when we get going a bit better, but for now, that'll do. Right, how is our wall coming on? Our wall is constructed, so now designate Carve fortification. So now I'm hoping that's going to let me do the whole length of the wall. Not that we need to, because we want to do it like that, really. No point in wasting doing the bit we can't see through. We don't even have a military yet, to be fair, so that should now all get carved. And the fortifications are essentially, like I said, arrow slots. And as you can see, the trench in front is so the goblins can't run up. Yeah, that is one deeper. They can't run up and shoot through into where we're going to have our archers. So I suppose we could really do with build workshop a bower. B. Can we put him in front of a door? We can. Any door we like. He can go there. Granite blocks. What wood have we got? So let's back out. Let's go to Z. Right, we've still got plenty of food. Plants, seeds, drinks. We go to stocks. We go to E. Wood. Ginkgo wood logs 2. Pear wood logs 32. It's not too bad. It's alright. Oh, stocks E. Lignite 15 lignite. Come on. Right. Make coke from lignite. Smelt limonite ore. Repeat. Let's have a workflow. We try and keep control of things. We want to make iron 5 to 10 bars all the time. Happy days. We are going to have a metal industry. You, I, Rock, Alt and G, mugs, forever. Unfortunately, we are all the migrants. We only got 2 adults, so I've built like 2 more craft dwarf workshops, and we've only got 2 more adults. You can build rock crafts, and they're worth probably more money than the mugs. But the thing is, you just are searching for them. When it comes to trade time, it's easy just to type in MUG and have all your mugs in the search criteria. Needs crossbow making. Is that even a thing? I'm not very good at reading vertically either. Yeah, like I said, there's a little time between episodes. I'm sorry about that. Real life. But because of that, the episodes are going to be longer, so we'll try and get more done in an episode. I can't even see crossbow making. Would it? It's not weaponsmithing, that's metal related. Bone carving, leatherworks, butchery. I'm sure I could probably search it, but would it not be woodcrafting? Bowery. That is definitely what it would be. We don't have a bower. One of these new Norberts can be a bower. How good are they? Probably terrible. Oh, that's attributes. We want rolls, don't we? Bowery. Well, 52 and 52. I'm sort of. It's not terrible. In fact, they're the best we got, apart from this one who's 54. He can be a bower as well. Right. As you can see, I'm not too scientific with how I dole out the jobs. If you're good at it, you get to have a go at it. Which I think is fine. And it seems to be working okay for us at the moment. Dig. I believe if we increase the size of this stockpile, I think it takes the same attributes as the stockpile is attached to it. I think so. That is something that we will find out. Bower's workshop. Make bone crossbow. It would save our wood, but then we wouldn't have no bone for bone bolt. So I think I'm going to go for the wooden crossbow. That will do. 5 wooden crossbows is plenty. Do we have any leather? We should do, I suppose. If we've been murderising animals, E. Oh, it would help if I could type. Badger leather, 1 hemp camel leather. 1 hemp camel leather. Water buffalo leather. Didn't say how many. Is it just 1 water buffalo leather for a whole water buffalo? So I could do with making some quivers, really. Build workshop. E, leatherworks. That will not get in there. Right, why not start sticking some workshops down here. Granite, that'll do. Metalsmith's forge. Aye, weapons and ammunition. Weapons. Silver. Silver warhammer. I'll have 3 of them. Oh, we're not making any silver bars, are we? What a tit. Aye. We found some native silver. Repeat. Workflow. Bars of silver. 10. Do well. In that case, you can make some armour out of iron. Let's give everybody, well, not everybody, let's do 3 breastplates. I really don't know how much iron I'm digging out of the ground here. Query, let's have him again. Weapons and ammunition, I don't think it comes under them. Iron, it does. I'll have another pick, please. Excellent. Barrels of beer are still outside. I'm really not happy about that. Fortifications have been carved. What are the miners doing? Anything useful? Oh, they're carving out all this good stuff that we're finding, aren't they? I'm not really ready for gems yet, even though we're going to need some at some point. Hang on. Do I need to zoom out? Yeah. Right, we don't technically need to break into the mines just yet, because the lignite was a great find. It really was. So this layer is pretty inert, really. It's just granite. We've just got like a whole layer of granite. Control and V. I'm just going to do a little bit of vein mining, because the gems are not generally in pretty small clusters, so they're not difficult to mine out. And that could be the difference between someone going berserk and not. You probably, I don't know, maybe I'm not explaining myself well enough, but if a, look at that silver, if a dwarf has a mood, a funny mood, there's certain things they require they'll want stuff to make stuff, and if they don't get the exact ingredients, they can go insane. And then they go on a rampage, and loads of other dwarfs get really pissed off, and that can, at worst, spiral into a temper tantrum. And loads of dwarves start killing each other, and then that starts family feuds, and then you realise why Dwarf Fortress is so much fun. Sphalerite. I'm not sure I can check sphalerite, but I think that's tin or copper or something. We'll be able to wring some kind of metal out of it. And even if it's crap metal for armour, we can use it for other things, like statues and decorative items. I believe that... Well, I'm not sure if one of the barrels has gone in or not. I bet he's taken that cup to go and get a drink. Yeah, he's drinking. Look, he's taken the cup to the barrel, the lazy turd, instead of taking the barrel to the stockpile. Build nest box. Right, we have 3 nest boxes. Yeah, there's no planning mode for nest box. Right, they're in there. Then the chickens, the turkeys will lay eggs, and then the dwarfs will come and get the eggs, and the dwarfs will eat the eggs. But what we can do, we can lock the door from dwarfs. But we need to get some more nest box in there first, really. So we'll just let that. We'll let the dwarfs do what they're doing, but that will eventually reach critical mass. Needs leather working. I'm sure I must have set a leather worker, did I not? Stone, nurse, farmer, leather worker. It must be somewhere near there. No, tanner, leather worker. 54. What are you doing? Not a huge amount. You are my leather worker. Let's get back to labours. It's a bit easier to see who's doing what. Children, grow up. Right, new people. New people do just get spammed with necessary jobs, regardless of skills. Skills will increase as they do the job. Right, granite mugs are being made. There's 4 granite mugs in that workshop alone. There's nothing going on in that one. Granite blocks are being churned out. Large granite pots. We still need more dwarfs. We still do not have enough dwarfs. Too many children. Right, P. Stockpile. I don't know if we have to overlap the original stockpile to get it to do its thing. So if we choose... If we query it and choose settings, no, there is a way to add to a stockpile, and I just clearly didn't do it. Okay, no problem. Food, enable, no. Refuse, enable. Forbid. Yeah, we'll have all that stuff because we can use that for crafting. We don't want stone because it takes up too much room. Some bars and blocks, gems, not finished goods, leather cloth. We'll have wood, not weapons and traps components because we're having them somewhere else. Right. Oh yeah, we need to query it again because we need maximum barrels if we got any, which we probably won't have, and bins. And we will allow 1 wheelbarrow. I sort of done that ready because we're churning out so many stone blocks. Right, build, construct, wall. We need some more defence. Okay. We're probably going to waste quite a lot of wall because I'm going to build a decent size to try and encapsulate most of what we have. Let's go for our lovely granite blocks. Shift. Wall. Okay. Maybe not that big. Granite blocks. Wall. Placement. Granite blocks. Wall. Granite blocks. Wall. Don't know how many granite blocks we've got left. I'm sort of tempted to make it all out the same. I didn't normally used to care. I normally make it out of whatever I've got. 6. Wall. Up. Granite blocks. There will be more. They will be placed. Work. Stopping production of rock pot. I'm guessing that's because we've got enough. We have crossbows. Yeah, I can't really send the leatherworks. Quiver. V. I'm making metal armour and ranged weapons. That's completely the wrong way of doing everything, but we're making melee weapons as well. But that'll do for now. A little bit crazy. See, I don't understand. I thought we would have had a lot of leather from a one-humped camel, a one-humped camel, and a water buffalo. It sort of came quite strange to me. E, leather. E is advanced search. Water buffalo leather quiver job. So that's currently in a job. One humped camel leather in a job. How much leather though? Can I go crazy and like ask it for leather armour as well? Leather armour. Let's see what happens. Because I'm going to have to assign a military pretty soon. Well, the wall's going up. Yeah, needs leather. Needs tanned leather. This is just going to complain repeatedly now that we haven't got tanned leather. Tanner's shop. I think Kai's look. Yeah, there's nothing in the Tanner's leather shop. I think I sort of look on the in the workshops. Not I. What am I on about? Kai, I said, didn't I? Kai, yeah, look. Yeah, we know Kai's look. Saving. Autumn has come. So we're getting a few rock mugs. Not many. I think that looks like another nest box. Berry receptacle. Right, have we got caps lock on? We did have. That wasn't helping. One more nest box. When we get a few more nest boxes in there, we will lock the door and then the dwarfs will stop taking the eggs. Because if we look in stocks, E, Eggs, turkey hen eggs. We have quite a lot. Which is good because that's food. And I think an egg is equal to some meat. Which is good stuff. 30 drinks. That's worrying. What state is the kitchen in? I hope we're not cooking anything we shouldn't be. Seeds. We're not cooking seeds. We're definitely not cooking with our drinks. We don't have many drinks. The drinks are all outside. Plump helmets. Cook. No. Brew only. Jesus wept. Oh. I do not want to see plump helmet roasts or plump helmet stew. Why are them barrels still outside? There's no reason why they shouldn't be indoors. We have established that. The wall is being constructed. Dwarfs are taking mugs, going all the way outside for a drink. That is ridiculous. We struck red zircon. Oh my god, we've struck all sorts here. Opals. Control and V. Tourmaline. Something I can't see all the letters to, so I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, because it's bad enough pronouncing things as it is. Oh, is that silver? Native silver wool. We will definitely have that. There weren't a lot. But that could be another axe. Or another war hammer. Like I said, silver's a heavy metal, so that's good. Pineapple opal. So that's good for heavy weapons. So I'm still not going to dig down. We do need water. Water could be an issue. We don't need it for booze, but we will need it for the medical dwarf. Let's see what our mason's been doing. See if he's done anything. I.e. built more blocks. 18. Good boy. Maybe not quite so big. 9. We'll have them in there. Oh, I didn't really want that. Now we've got to do our how we did it before, which was pause. Pause, I say. Oh, I think it was designate. Remove construction. No, that's a construction we've already built. Designation. No, so in that case that's query. And that's remove building. Yep. I did sort of know. Right, so we build, construct wall. And we're going to put it there. How many is that? 6, isn't it? So we might as well use the last 3 and come up this way. Pearwood logs? Are you mental? What happened to the granite blocks? Have we used them all? I thought it said 9. Oh well, we'll carry on with that and hope that we've not selected a different material, because that will be irritating. Just trying to keep things looking nice. What's you? Play make believe. Play make believe. So one of the children is storing an item in a stockpile, which is good because you cannot instruct them to work. So he has made his own choice that he wants to work. So I'm happy about that. He's a good person. I mean, we can look at these persons. we can go down to Etil Epivima, Dwarven Child, and we can view the unit and we can look at his thoughts. I feel so good. He feels euphoric due to inebriation. He's a child and he's pissed. He's drunk. He was blissful at dining in a great dining hall. Really? A great dining hall? Our dining hall is rubbish. He's the son of someone. He's a citizen of the Guild of Boarding. He is 1 year old and he's drunk. And he's storing stuff in a stockpile. He's pretty quick to tire and susceptible to disease. He likes pudding, trifle pewter, lapis lazuli, giant mountain goat's hoof, amber, stars, picks, toy hammers, and the sound of the beloved lutes. When possible, he prefers to consume stingray and potato wine. He absolutely detests snails. Excellent. A short, sturdy creature, fond of drink and industry. And you can look at all your dwarves. You can look at everything in great depth. But he's 1 year old and he's working. I can't fault him for that. And I can see another nest box. Build N. I think that sounded like there's some combat of some sort. And I'm hoping that it's R we want for that. The hunter is hunting a porcupine. Good. That'll be meat and bones. Z. Stocks. E. Bolts. Water buffalo bolts 5. Not many really. What about warhammers? How are they getting on? Stocks. E. War. No. No weapons yet then. Is no one working the smelter's forge? Okay. It's not full of weapons. View items in a building. T. Iron anvil, granite blocks. Nothing in the smelter. Nothing in there. Turn to game. So where are all the things I asked to be made? Right, a caravan from Domus Gakis has arrived. Can they make it to our trade depot? I'm assuming they can. It'd be really good. I have used some bloody wood to make a wall. I'm not happy about that. In they go. Park up in there. Meow. I am a liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Soundsense has just popped up. Go away. Oh, I just closed it and stopped the sound. But that's fine because we're just going to have a look at this guy. There is much to share. Information added to Civilization World Info. I don't like that. I preferred it when they used to show you stuff. Begin conversation. This is stuff that we want. So we want leather. We want... Tell you what, wind that back. I think if we hit shift... Yeah, we want some leather, please. Then we need to use... Not too worried about cloth. Not worried about crafts. Wood. We'll take your wood. Not too worried about metal bars. In my first season, I often asked for a little bit of everything. Because you are sort of struggling. We'll always take seeds. We'll have some anvils. Weapons for sure. Don't care about training weapons. We'll have some bolts. Trap components don't want. Picks, always up for a pick. Yeah. Always up for some helmets, some gloves, some boots, some shields. Don't care about toys or instruments or pets. We'll always have drink. Cheese, we like cheese. We'll have some of that. Yeah. They won't bring all this. But we will have cages. Bags. We definitely want some thread. Some rope. Barrels. Water skins. Quivers. Backpacks. We'll have a little bit of glass. We'll have some of that. Buckets. Splints. All wood and stuff that we can't make until we're sorted. No, we sell them. Done. Look over the documents. Yeah, you want to mug us because we're asked for stuff. Done. 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 That's what they want. Blocks, large gems, backpacks, prepared meals, scepters, quivers, figurines, bracelets, fish. Guess what? You're getting mugs. Farewell, Royce and Acides. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together. Right. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we're going to trade with these suckers and we're going to sell them all them mugs you can see there and get bugger all in return because we ain't got much stuff to trade. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.